Government eyeing integrated cards for all. Remove unfit vehicles, PM orders people concerned. Bangladesh-China friendship inseparable, LGRD minister. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. The government has earned people's confidence in last 5 months. Prime Minister's advisor Mahdi Amin made the remark at a press conference on 5 months of the government on Saturday. He said government is eyeing to introduce integrated cards for all citizens. Addressing the same event, Prime Minister's press secretary Abu Abdullah M. Saleh said Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has emphasized on restoring the values damaged during the rule of the fascist government. The press conference was called to brief the media about the progress the incumbent government of Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has made in 5 months. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has directed the people concerned on removing the fitness expired vehicles from the road. The Prime Minister gave the directive at a meeting on environmental issues at his office on Saturday afternoon. He also called for making bricks using environment-friendly technology. The meeting presided over by the Prime Minister made a decision in taking effective measures to check air pollution created by brick lanes. The meeting also discussed use of AI technology to control honking of horns. The Prime Minister ordered the people concerned to introduce automatic traffic signalling system at 50 points of the capital as soon as possible. Bangladesh wants to maintain good geopolitical and trade ties with China, India, US and Europe and all other countries. Minister for Local Government and BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir made the remark at a seminar in the capital on Saturday. In his address to the event organized by Bangladesh-China Friendship Society, Mirza Fakhrul said Bangladesh has inseparable ties with China. Huge gateways both in the government and private sectors have been opened through Prime Minister's China's tour. Addressing the same event, Minister for Information and Broadcasting Zohruddin Shapun said China is very much sincere to increase export capability of Bangladesh through lessening trade deficit. Intermittent rain is likely to continue in the coastal belt and different parts of the country, including the northern region. Met Office sources said the humidity is likely to increase. Apart from this, Rajshahi, Sylhet, Khulna and some parts of the northern region are likely to experience intermittent moderate rain. The intensity of rain is likely to increase after July 20. Coastal belt is experiencing incessant rain. Seaports have been asked to show local cautionary signal number 3. Meanwhile, flood forecast and warning centre said there is a chance of short-term floods in 7 districts of the northern and northeastern region. Water of Tista is flowing above danger level, while water of Podda and Brahmaputra continue to rise. Now a short break. We will be back soon with US relentless strikes in Iran continue. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. The stock market will turn around next 2 to 3 months. Chairman of Bangladesh Securities and Exchange Commission, Masood Khan, made the remark in his address to an event of debate for democracy on Saturday. He said one of the problems of the stock market is lesser knowledge of the investors about this market. The stock market got completely destroyed due to absence of accountability. Addressing the same event, Chairman of Debate for Democracy Hassan Ahmed Chaudhry Kiran said withdrawing controversial floor price is time befitting and courageous decision of the present Commission. Now, news around the world. US completed 7th consecutive night of strikes across Iran. The Central Command claimed they hit Iranian surveillance sites, military logistics, infrastructure, underground weapons storage and maritime capabilities. Iran also claimed retaliatory attacks targeting US assets in Bahrain, Jordan and Kuwait. US has expanded its military campaign against Iran, with US Central Command aiming to degrade Iranian military and maritime capabilities. However, Iran is accusing Washington of striking civilian infrastructure. State media reported some 10,000 residents across 20 villages are without water after overnight US attacks. Besides at least 3 killed and 8 others wounded in US attacks in Hormozgan province, which borders the Strait of Hormuz, Iran's permanent representative to the UN, Amir Said Iravani, has condemned US attacks against Iran's civilian infrastructure in a letter to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Iraq and Syria have signed an agreement to rebuild an oil pipeline that would provide an alternative to the Strait of Hormuz. The deal was signed at a Chamber of Commerce summit in Washington on U.S. investment in Iraq. Energy Secretary Chris Wright presided over the signing of Basra Oil Company CEO Bassem Abdul Karim Nasser and Syrian Petroleum Company CEO Yusuf Kablawi. The pipeline stretches from Kirkuk in northern Iraq to Syria's Mediterranean coast with a nameplate capacity of 7 lakh barrels per day. It was closed since it was damaged during the US invasion of Iraq in 2003. Analysts cautioned that pipelines can act as a hedge against geopolitical risk in Hormuz. However, they do not resolve underlying threat posed by Iran to energy infrastructure in the region. Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Government eyeing integrated cards for all. Remove unfit vehicles, PM orders people concerned. Bangladesh-China friendship inseparable, LGRD minister. US relentless strikes in Iran continue. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.